Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Thursday. Because it is here on AlphaWit Thursdays, and we happen to be able to present to you, at least temporarily, a very special AlphaWit Thursday Silver edition. So I am the Wit part of AlphaWit. Hello. With me, as always, is the Alpha part. Say hello, Alpha, please. I think your mic cut off. All I got was st.
No, my whole fucking network cut off. Give me a sec.
Oh, no, not this again. Oh, boy.
Please stand by for technical difficulties.
And that voice...
Testing.
So,
Testing, 1, 2.
I mean, so far so good. We won't know until it poots out again, is the problem.
And then I said, that's not where the olive branch goes.
Say hello, Silver. Welcome back.
Hello, Silver. Welcome back.
How long are you with us? Are you staying the whole night?
Yep.
Oh, is everything okay with all of our other friends?
Yes. My DM's wife just got back from like a week-long vacation, during which they exploded their rental car, and then they got a new rental car, and then they lost the keys to that rental car, so they had to pay for new keys. It was just like a whole thing, and they're real stressed out. So like they just decided to take the day to have together to unwind.
Jesus Christmas.
Jesus.
Next time you speak to them, give them my condolences.
No, I think that I'll not mention it at all.
You know, maybe that's a better plan.
Better off.
Yeah. Oof. Capital oof. All right, then I guess let's get into this. One of you will have to tell me if the great and powerful Violetta joins us, because again, I won't hear it immediately.
I'll do a weak impersonation of the connecting noise if she shows up.
Cool.
So what are we playing today?
Horses some more. I think it's being shared in Discord, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it is. I'm tuned in. I just didn't recognize it.
Yeah, you start off in your apartment every morning.
We confirmed, Captain.
We are waiting for the next plot mission, so I'm just gonna head straight to the barn.
The next
Is nobody gonna acknowledge the fact that I just said Captain?
No, I don't think I... Why does it look like this? Is it winter? I don't remember this game having seasons.
Oh, it does kind of look like it's winter and it's sunrise and everyone is out in normal afternoon spring clothing.
Yeah.
That's a nice scenery, though.
Also be that, like, your video card is dying because
it's like a little unplugged.
Pink. Like, everything is a little bit more pink and purple than it needs to be.
That's just the game.
Hey, I found Violetta.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna put her outside and then go hang out with the foal.
How long do horses live?
Until they die.
Traditionally, yes.
That's just horses, right?
Yeah. It's weird. Everyone who's ever owned a horse has died. As old... ponies tend to live a little longer, but like as old as their 40s, somewhat uncommonly. Dang. Mid to late 20s, 30s.
So there are horses running around that were born before me that are still alive.
Some, yeah.
Nice.
Impressive, isn't it? That's a lot better.
Okay. Let's do foal stuff. We're still trying to crack the mystery of exactly what the foal wants in order to keep her morale up. It's not just leaving alone in the paddock.
I was gonna say a little bit less shit might help.
Yeah, I think she just kind of wants you to do everything every day. Which actually doesn't leave you a lot of time for other stuff.
No.
Women, am I right?
Okay. Alpha, you want to fire up the trivia?
Already up. I was just waiting for a good moment.
I'll let you know if I need you to stop talking, but for right now we can do it.
Silver, I don't think you've been here for this yet, have you?
No, I've not been here for the... Wait, why were you just able to walk directly into the... Oh, because it's the mouse. Right.
Yeah.
No, I have not been here for the Alpha Investment Power Hour, where you regale us with your ecclesiastical wisdom.
It's not that. It's because the horse care is kind of drudgery. It's kind of fun to play, but it's poison to watch, so we try to...
Spice it up with some financial advice.
It's trivia.
Listeners, this is financial advice.
Mutual funds. Mutual index funds, excuse me. Index
give me
mutual
all-
funds? I don't remember which order the words go in, but I once read a whole book and about investing that could have been summed up with the words index mutual funds.
Just give me all the money. How's that?
Financial advice for whom? Oh, god damn it.
Well, me personally.
I was gonna say, I don't think it's good advice for the viewer, but it's great advice for Alpha if we tell other people to give him money.
Well, what is
but
it?
but as has always been the credo on our show, who gives a fuck about the viewer?
You
Wait,
know?
Are you supposed to hit the greens or are you supposed to miss the greens?
You're
'Cause
supposed to hit
missing-
them, but because the circle is so small, I have a lot of trouble getting them. And so I am choosing to miss them in order... Why is it so far outside the circle? I'm usually
I do
better at
not-
getting them, but it's really busting my balls about this.
I do not know.
You leveled up in pedagogy.
Indeed.
Anyway, the first category tonight is fish.
Play.
Well, we are all lesbians in the eyes of God here, so this should be a big winner.
Terrible.
Yeah, yikes. The Great Barrier Reef is off the coast of what continent?
Australia.
Oceania?
Oh, yeah, I guess continent, I guess Oceania?
I mean, yes, it is also referred to as Australia, and Silver, you'd better know that by now.
I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't really paying attention to the question. I had this, like, chewing gum all over the sole of my shoe that I've been trying to scrape off.
Oh, God,
is it
what
one
a
of those-
bad joke!
Oh, yeah, okay. Also, you'll be in for a big surprise on Sunday when I show you something I was doing for the game we're streaming.
Is it like an interactive scoreboard for all of the guesses that we've been shooting
No,
for?
no, I went back, did the first 20 cases again, and got a bunch more money.
Ha! Okay.
We're at $53,000 now rather than the 31 we left off with.
And
Jeezy
that's
Pete's.
like 1990s dollars. So you
Yeah.
could like, that is like easily the better part of a down payment on like a large piece of property.
And also, there comes a point around 35,000 where it becomes really, really difficult for you to land jobs. Like, I sat here literally trying.
Oh, that's why we couldn't get jobs, was because
That's-
we had too much money?
I guess that's all I can think of as to why I can't get anything after
Oh,
50.
we're overqualified.
I don't agree with the fact that they do that. Hire on merits, not on literally fucking anything else. But you know what? Whatever.
I'm trying to make this a deep statement about capitalism and its ills, but I don't think I can find one. I think it's just kind of weird. Kind of
Yeah.
weird thing that says nothing.
All right. Anyway, what film featured Brad Pitt as a Montana fly fisherman?
I don't know. Silver, do you know?
I really like Brad Pitt's acting, but I don't like go out of my way to watch his movies. Might it be like one of the Ocean's numerical movies where like that's what he's doing when he's being recruited for the job is like,
Nope.
hey, we need to pull another job, and then he like
Nope.
throws out some fly throws out some line. Is like,
is
I don't
not
do that
any-
anymore, and then like he reels it in, and it's like a note is hooked on his line, which is how much his cut of the job will be, and he's like, all right, you son of a bitch, I'm in, because every character in that movie is one step ahead of every other character.
It is not
And knows
any
exactly
of
what
that
they'll do.
series. No, it is not.
No,
Um.
Silver, keep talking about it. Alpha's tried to interrupt you 3 times. Have you known that?
I know.
Okay,
I
just
know.
checking.
I'm trying to continue the statement on, but it's kind of reached its logical conclusion. Anyway, I've eaten up as much time as possible on a single piece of trivia. I feel like it's now someone else's turn to pull their weight around here.
A fish called Wanda.
A river runs through it.
Sure.
I've heard of it. I know literally nothing about it.
Yep, ditto.
You could tell me that it's any given genre, and I'd be like, okay, sure. Like
Right.
pornographic comedy, I'd believe it.
No, would you?
That sounds like the kind of thing Brad Pitt would do.
A pornographic comedy called that? I have most trouble with the genre title combination. I think that you may have stumbled on the single genre I wouldn't believe would be called that.
It is very it is like a very Oscar bait title. Like it's like
It's probably from a
very much-
poem
yeah.
based
They're
on a
trying to
novel by
say
a man named
something.
Near.
Mm-hmm. The river runs through it. So what is the river runs through it actually about?
All it says here is it was a boon to the fly fishing industry.
Yeah,
Fly
but something
fishing
had to
is
have
an
happened
industry?
in the movie. It can't just be fly fishing.
I
Also, I
wouldn't
don't
know
think
what
you
it
can
is.
be like a commercial fly fisher.
God,
Fly fishing is
maybe the least efficient.
it's like a lot of work to like really seduce the fish to yourself.
Couldn't tell you.
It's like fishing for people who don't want to get drunk.
What fish was thought to have died out with the dinosaurs until a fisherman caught one off the coast of South Africa in 1938?
Ichthyosaur? I don't know. That's not a fish. That's a.
That's like a
Actual
class.
That's not it.
Arapaima?
No. Coelacanth.
Oh, the
Yeah, I was just about to
coelacanth.
say- I was just about to say that because someone tweeted a picture of like, why can't my life be this? And it's like 4 pictures, and they accidentally selected the wrong
Keep
picture
going.
for their film roll. So it's like 3 pictures of like anime girls hugging each other and like being, you know, lesbian wives that are happy and cozy, and like 1 ancient atavistic fish.
Was this Violetta?
No.
It is kind of her brand.
It is kind of her brand.
That's a sentence.
Pelagic horrors and cozy lesbians.
What species
Turn
of whale
around
was
now.
Moby Dick?
on.
Caucasian.
Yeah, right?
Nope.
I appreciate the straight face, like you didn't get the joke I was making. I
I got it.
admire that. I admire someone who can ignore my bad taste jokes.
Was it just a sperm whale?
Yes, in the grandest irony ever, a sperm whale. Moby Dick, sperm.
Indeed.
I don't get it, Alpha. Can you explain it to me?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well,
Turn back.
when a mommy whale and a daddy whale love each other very much, the daddy
The
whale
other
ejaculates
way.
and it contains sperm. How's that?
Go on.
You know, up until this moment, I never really considered anything about whale sperm. But it's
I have a book
gotta
for you to
be,
read.
like,
Oh my.
Oh, do
Turn back.
you? 'Cause now I'm worried.
It's actually a novel.
Uh-huh.
Do you know the author Christopher Moore?
Nope.
He writes like comedic novels. And one of them is called Fluke, or I Know Why the Winged Whale Sings, I think it's called. And it's about a whale scientist and the truth about some whales, and it's comedic and fantasy? Sci-fi? I don't know, stuff happens that's not strictly true, but they do talk a lot, because he's kind of like a tongue-in-cheek, filthy author sometimes. They do talk about whale reproduction.
The tongue goes elsewhere, I'm sure.
That's a very random thing to say about whale reproduction.
Indeed.
Not really, considering tongue-in-cheek was brought up.
Oh.
Okay.
We're back with you.
Yeah. You brought me to the right page of the Choose Your Own Misadventures, so we're on the same page again.
The same tongue, the same cheek.
But like, thinking about it, whale sperm has to be like radically chemically different from chemically different from like human sperm, because it's got to do its job in a completely different environment. So it's got to have like different chemicals to like alter its like pH and its like viscosity. And...
Are we certain whale sperm cannot inseminate a human woman?
It probably can,
Hey,
but I
Google.
think the embryo would only be viable for a very short time.
Hey Google, how many chromosomes does a whale have?
So would the carrier.
The point is that it would terminate itself before the woman would be at risk, I think.
How many chromosomes
Oh, fuck.
do whales have?
Did you just ask?
44, except for sperm and pygmy sperm whales, which have 42.
That's very interesting.
Either side.
Oop. I'm sorry?
No, I said other side.
So it's close. It's close. How many? What's the difference? What's the difference between horses and donkeys?
They have different chromosomes, but they both have... They both have even-numbered chromosomes.
Well,
but...
everything has even-numbered.
Yes, but those even numbers add up to an odd number somehow.
Uh-huh. Oh, and that's why they are...
That's why mules are sterile.
Horses have 64 chromosomes. Jesus Christ, what are they doing with all of that information?
It's all the legs. It's just chromosomes stacked on top of each other, but that's why they're so skinny.
Amazing. I had a different answer to your question, though.
Donkeys have 62. So if humans and whales, cetaceans, are only 2 chromosomes off, and donkeys and horses are only 2 chromosomes off, and donkeys and horses can breed and create mules, then why can't humans and whales mate and create wheels?
I think it's not just the number, but also the content of those chromosomes.
Oh yeah, that would make a huge amount of sense.
If it was just numbers, I think we probably would have stumbled on this a long time ago.
Yeah, you could get inseminated by like a banana.
I guess bananas do have chromosomes, huh?
Yeah, plants have chromosomes.
I just never
Chromosomes of banana.
I know.
Bananas have sperm.
They got that powdery stuff that plants got,
banana
right?
Varieties that are hybrids with AAB and ABB genome constitutes are a staple food of a billion people in Asia and Africa, and have... Oh boy, I don't know what that notation means. It's not two. It's 2 pairs equals 3x equals 33 chromosomes. So the bananas might also be a sterile crossbreed because they have an even number of chromosomes. Sorry, an odd number of chromosomes, rather.
Well, at least those
But that
hybrids
is-
are. They had to have had an even number in the wild, or there would be no bananas.
It's true.
Yes, we have no bananas. We have no
Banana-
bananas today.
Cytogenic.
This whole discussion is bananas.
Hmm.
Let us read from European Cytogenics Newsletter 20. The wild progenitors of the domesticated banana are Musa acuminata, where the haploid genome is designated as A, and Musa balbicena, the B genome. Banana varieties that are hybrids with AAB or ABB constitutes, which are staple food for a billion people, have 2n equals 3x equals 33 chromosomes. So it's probably a 32 and a 34 combining, or something similar. Or no, 3x might be that there's a difference of... Not a difference of 3. Difference of 6?
Do we know any
15% of the world-
geneticists?
My sister. I could ask her, but she would probably look at me like I was a crazy person.
She just might understand the notation. We're not asking her specifically how many chromosomes bananas have. Though if she knows that off the top of her head, I would like to get to know her much better.
Alright. So... most... Okay. Okay, so one of the most popular bananas is the Cavendish banana variety banana, which is a genome alpha alpha alpha. So it's all haploid. Sorry, not haploid. Diploid? What is the other one?
Diploid sounds right. Duplo.
Haploid versus diploid. Alright. Diploid refers to the number of complete chromosome sets present in each cell of the organism. Diploid cells contain 2 complete sets. Haploid organisms, on the other hand, only contain 1 complete chromosome set.
So this is stuff that has to reproduce asexually because you can't divide it? No, I'm misunderstanding this.
No, you're not wrong.
No, if you have 2 complete sets,
Then you tear it in half and you swap the halves with someone else, and that's sexual reproduction.
but you can tear one set apart and just have half and half, and that's sexual reproduction.
That is
Yes.
true.
So I had it
Tear one
backwards
off,
in my
that's the
head.
best way to do it. It's parallel to the vertical window pane, it looks like.
Oh. Does that, the 3x, does that mean that it's triploid instead of diploid?
Probably not.
Is that the legendary champion vision?
It is. I think I've wasted it on this straight line. But yes.
I did say it was parallel to the vertical pane.
Watch, there's
Or
gonna
is
be
it-
like a
Oh.
serpentine or something, and I'll really wish I had it.
Or is my
That's
net
right.
cutting out again?
No, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
I just wanted to try it.
Ah,
It actually is.
what you
triploid.
did hear me say about the line.
Yes, I just
Okay,
chose
good.
to try it.
Okay.
It is triploid?
So it's polyploid, but specifically it's triploid.
Huh.
So triploid usually refers to Down syndrome.
At least in humans.
Yes, but if you said something was polyploidal, you could specify that it was triploid, and people would understand what you're talking about.
Poly what?
Polyploidal?
Oh, okay. I don't know. I like polyamorous myself.
I think that is a lie.
Yeah.
He probably likes the idea of it well enough.
Who doesn't?
I don't know. I'm not hostile to the idea, but
Well, I mean, I could still be into polyo. The fact that I was peddling the squishing of titties on a certain other channel doesn't disqualify the idea of poly.
Everyone enjoys a good titty squish. Even gay men enjoy squishing a good titty every now and again.
This is true.
Where the fuck was I even?
Fish.
Fish.
Oh yes,
What?
fish.
How
I'm gonna see if you guys. I'm gonna see if someone can get
Oh,
this
sperm
one.
whale. Wait a minute. Fuck you. That's not a fish. Get the fuck out of here. I thought the theme was fish and you're pointing at me with Moby Dick.
Well, that didn't stop you from talking at length about it.
Yeah, it's been like 20 minutes. These, by the way, these topic to question relationships are frankly insultingly shaky. Some of them have made me genuinely a little mad.
I'm just gonna give one word of this next question, and I'll see if anyone can answer it.
One word, you say.
Yes. Brook.
Shields.
For fish?
It could be just the fact that she's got the word brook.
Brookside School?
No.
The school that we all went to when we were children, except Alpha?
Brook.
Can't speak on this, but Silver, do you have an
Right.
answer before I read the whole thing?
Mel.
Crayfish slash crawfish.
Albert.
Bull, brown, and cutthroat are all types of what fish?
Trout.
They're all trout, yes. What Steven Spielberg film opens with a skinny dipping scene that goes awry?
Is that Jaws?
Is that
It is
Jaws? I've never seen Jaws.
It is Jaws, and I'm pretty sure sharks aren't actually fish.
No, they are.
Yes, they are.
Are they?
It's the whales that aren't. The sharks still are.
There be whales here. Okay, next topic is paintings.
Play with the expectation that it's not going to go very well. Every time I said that last week, I ended up doing better than the ones that I thought I would know. But that's because,
Indeed.
again, the relationship between topic and actual questions is
Hmm.
fictitious.
Wait, are you the person whose favorite painting to talk about is like a horrible shipwreck painting?
Nope.
Where you can like, it's a group that's like on a raft, and there's like corpses on the raft, and they're desperately trying to signal a nearby ship that may or may not see them. And no, this was not you.
No, but I'd love to keep talking about it. Who's it by?
Let me find it.
I don't remember hearing about any of this in the Hercules fanfic, so I'm gonna have to say no.
You think this would have come up before I resorted to that?
Extremely likely, yes.
I could read you guys something that made one of my friends scream into a pillow, or we could talk about my favorite painting.
Which friend are we talking about, if we would even know?
Aha! Theodore Jarek Hout?
Not Geisel.
Garrick.
Okay.
No, but I would
spelled
like
the
someone
same
to
way as
repaint the
Cacao.
painting that Silver is talking about in Dr. Seuss's style.
It is The Raft of the Medusa.
I mean, I would
And
like
it
to
is-
hear.
It's famous for being based on a real ship sinking, and the raft has, like, I think, the captain of the ship and the corpse of his son, and the crew is like trying to wave down a ship on the horizon, while he is just attending to his like dead son's nude body, and it's like a real tragic painting. And someone in our friends group will talk at length about how this is like the greatest piece of art created by like Western civilization, but I don't remember what the whole spiel is.
Whoever this is a hero.
And the person who screamed into a pillow, Alpha, I don't know if you've met Nikki Hallberg.
Oh, I met
I'm-
Nikki. I love Nikki.
Yes, at a wedding.
Yeah, Nikki's easy to love.
A certain somebody's wedding who I can't quite put my finger on.
I think it might be me.
Yes. Yes, we have met. And I love the fact that she's capable of matching me on a level of filth.
No, she was unhappy about it.
She was
Just-
unhappy about being able to match me on that?
No, she was unhappy about being read that fanfic.
Oh.
It caused her to bury her face in a pillow and start screaming.
The Hercules fanfic?
Yes, that's the one.
And I was sitting there eating it up while trying to screw Richard on Battle Block.
Correct.
I'm very proud of myself. But no, absolutely delightful lady.
Alright, so posting in Whisper Squad some things. How do you pronounce this man's name? And then also posting for everyone's pleasure, I am posting the painting that one of our friends will not shut up about.
Okay. And it's somebody I know, and it's not just your local friends.
It is someone in our Discord server.
Where exactly am I looking?
Our Discord server in Whisper Squad.
Whisper Squad.
I miss that card. I don't.
Me too. I miss it. It would go great in my my Mardu aristocrat stack.
Okay, I'm gonna find a way to show this on stream if it kills me.
I mean, you could always just right-click a link to the picture. Copy link might work if you right-click.
How can that be shown on stream though? I'm gonna go to Open Original and have it take us to the web page,
Yeah, do that.
and
I
then
I mean, you as the stream owner will be able to put anything up, including a link.
I don't know how to do that.
Just paste it in chat.
What? Oh, you mean on Twitch?
Yeah. What are you saying?
I don't hang out on Twitch.
Oh, just download the picture and
I've done it.
set that as the finger.
Yes.
So this is
Oh yeah, that works.
yes. So this is the Raft of the Medusa. It was an obsession for the painter who painted it. He interviewed multiple survivors and took in as many like primary sources about the ship's sinking as he could. He built a scale replica of the raft in order to have like a reference model to paint off of.
Oh
And
damn.
he visited morgues to try and ascertain like what is the color difference in the skin and flesh of the living versus the dead, because he did not know, and he like had this need to get it right. And so when he presented, this is an uncommissioned work, so no one paid him to do this. He just put in all this effort because it was like a current event at the time, like not quite a 9/11, but like not unlike the sinking of the Titanic. And when it was released, it was like highly controversial, because like, what does it mean? Like nothing. It's just a very vivid painting of a tragedy. Is that voyeuristic and exploitative, or is it historical and important?
That-
Either way, it launched a whole movement in the art world, especially in France, that is like considered the Romantic movement, and it's like kind of that highly stylized, saying nothing but looking very impressive art style.
So this was France,
Yes.
and this was a French shipwreck.
I think so. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yes. A French frigate which ran aground off the coast of Northern Africa.
It's getting really late. Better get to bed.
Okay, I suspect this will be plot, but I'm not positive. Yep, everyone
Fuck
shut up.
you, Annabelle.
Shut up.
It's only 8:30.
Shut it.
We've got more time to pay off our debts. Thanks to our foray into the mayor's house, the daily running of the stud farm has gotten simpler, and we'll be fine for a while. At least until the mayor finds another way to harm us, most likely just as vicious. In our loot from that night, we found a strange object, which belonged to Marie. What was it doing in the mayor's house? A mystery. Every day, I become a little more obsessed with it. I have to get more information about her disappearance. To be honest, I'm certain the mayor is somehow involved in what happened.
I'm sorry.
Hey, it's ringing. Come on,
Continue
pick
discussion,
up,
please.
lazy bones.
Wait, there's a little more plot.
Hello?
Nope. Halt.
Hello?
Yes? Who is this?
Mr. Luigi speaking. I was asked to call you. Mr. Oliver told me to call you up. Apparently, you have a strange object in your possession.
Yes, possibly. But could you please not talk so loudly, Mr. Luigi?
It's just that I'm not used to these transportable telephones. How can you possibly hear me through an object that is so little? I don't even know where to talk. In my day, telephones were at least a reasonable size. Oh my. How do we create such small machines? It's incredible.
Is this man a vampire?
No, but this game is a little older.
I would love to hear your story, Mr. Luigi, but let us get back to why you called. You mentioned a strange object?
That I might have.
Yes, indeed, miss. I was talking to your friend earlier, and he told me about your adventures at the mayor's. Do you follow?
Oliver, you can't just go telling people that. We did a crime.
Yes, I'm listening.
Perfect. He told me about the mysterious object that belonged to the owner of the stud farm and that you have in your possession. That object, I noticed it several times around your friend's neck before she disappeared. I'm very intrigued by it. It was a beautiful object from a bygone age. But I never asked her if I could examine it close up.
Yes, I'm listening, Mr. Luigi.
The object. Could you bring it to my workshop? I would love to look at it.
If you can help clear up this mystery a little, I'll be there as fast as I can, Mr. Luigi. Press the red button!
Oops, I skipped one. I think it's him saying, okay, great, how do I hang up?
Oh, good gracious. What a nightmare.
I twitched and I pressed the spacebar twice.
I don't trust this guy.
Because he's luring us to Luigi's mansion.
It's not a mansion, I assure you.
Well, among other things, but what's his fascination with this object?
Can I see the object in question?
I don't think so.
The stone idol of Horse Thulu?
I don't think I have an inventory.
Yeah, I don't believe so.
Oh, I do. I'll be gall danged. It's this.
It's a key.
It's a
It's just
pendant, but it's also very obviously a key.
Yeah,
I see.
key to what though is the big question.
the cryogenic semen storage unit in the stud farm.
Yeah, in the tack room.
Where they have holy relics of the horse Christ, when Jesus Christ came to the earth not as man but as an equine.
Ah, there you are, miss. Show me that.
And let me tell you, the Romans had a real hard time crucifying that.
God damn it, Silver. Hang on, this is gonna take me a second.
I think we just cost Wit her will to live.
I think you've taken some months off of my life.
It's alright, you'll just be mostly dead.
Oh boy. It's only mostly dead.
Very interesting.
And where's Kuro? This is a
Yes,
shame
I
that she's
see.
not hearing this.
Kuro is around, but
So?
no, I don't think she
Do you
also
know
needs
what
to
it
think
is?
about crucifying a horse.
No.
So what's interesting about it then?
The symbol on the top of the object. It can be found somewhere else in the village. I've seen it before.
Do you mean the church?
Oh, where?
In the village.
Yeah, where?
Yes, but where in the village?
I don't remember things the way I did when I was 20. I saw it somewhere in the village, I'm certain. But where? Look for it, and when you find it, come see me. It might give me a clue as to what it is.
Okay. Well, let's go check it out.
If I look at our quest list, do you think it's going to tell me immediately right away what it is?
Doubt it.
Oh,
I'd worth
ask
a shot.
villagers.
I have no horse in this race, so I'm not going to opine.
My horse is currently in the barn, so I can't help either.
You are both on extremely thin ice.
So is Emma if she keeps walking around in the snow.
Who the hell is that? Are you just a villager available for me to talk to? Wow, are you okay, sir? Does he have that, syndrome that means your joints are all fucked up and sometimes your eyes are far apart?
Maybe, but he just wants to have sex with Emma. I don't see how that's any harm.
I guess.
Who goes outside in the snow and then
99
jump rope?
99 monkeys jumping on the bed.
She's so
Hello, sir.
fast.
Hello, miss.
So, your car, what was the problem in the end?
Well, you were right, little lady. It was, in fact, the radiator. It was simply clogged, just like you said.
Oh, you see? Women can also understand engines.
Well, up to a point. But when you get into pure mechanics, they got to step down. A woman's hand all covered in grease. It's not a pretty sight.
If you say so.
no
Then again, it's just as
comment.
ugly on men.
Before.
But if the car is fixed, then what are you still doing here? Are you on vacation?
In some ways, yes. Our misfortune really got to me, and I realized how fragile my taxi is around here. I was at the mercy of even the tiniest mechanical snag, and no way to repair it in a decent amount of time, not to mention the poor quality of service I would be giving my clients.
I'm guessing that a bit of maintenance work on your only work tool would have helped you to avoid such snags. But anyway, not everyone can be a good mechanic, can they? And of course, people either like or dislike the idea of getting their hands all covered in grease, as you say. Bye now!
Bye now.
Savage. Hey,
It's
kid.
like, this is the most stilted, like, audio conversation I've heard in a game since Silent Hill 1.
Wait a minute, what?
This is an insane thing for this NPC to say to me. So she's referring to the optional objectives, the secondary objectives, but this is the first line she said to me.
Finally!
Boy.
Do you just give game hints? Okay.
So we've just talked to 3 different people.
I could do this all night.
We've talked to 3 different people, and their portraits have been horrifying Innsmouth look man, realistic looking dude,
Version of
and,
what the character is supposed to be, yes.
and a white silhouette.
Yeah.
I know a way to improve that jump roping ability. Jump in the creek and do it.
Yeah.
Nothing
had a
like
feeling
buoyancy to really add to the challenge.
What about you?
Oh, hey, it's those 2 guys from, Disco Elysium.
Andromeda. Oh, them too.
Andromeda? Like the sci-fi
guys.
show?
2 guys from Andromeda. Yeah.
God, Disco Elysium is a game.
Are they from Andromeda? I don't remember
Not-
2 guys in Andromeda.
Not even remotely likely. It's a Sierra reference.
I was talking about the sci-fi show based on Gene Roddenberry's ideations.
Oh, I was talking about the Michael Crichton novel.
Yeah, that too.
No,
I
I'm
was-
thinking of the Andromeda Strain. Never
Yes.
mind.
And I was talking about
Hello,
Space
Mrs.
Quest
Hilda.
and the
Not
2
too
guys
tough
responsible
today?
for that series.
Oh.
I
Well,
only ever played.
Things aren't great, you know, dear.
I only ever played one
I
of the
miss
Space
being
Quest
your
games.
age, Emma.
I don't
Can
remember
I
which
call you
one, and I
Emma?
never got very far in it.
Of
But I
Well, if
remember
you
you
join
had
us-
to set a
And what
trap.
were you
You
doing
needed
back then?
battery. And
Well,
you had to like, entrap a throwaway gag about the Energizer Bunny.
That
And,
was
like,
Space Quest
back
3
when I
and
was
Arnoid
20
the
years old,
Annihilator.
I was a
Um,
model. A
I
top
would
model,
definitely
as we
go
say
back
today.
and play that game.
I worked for all the big
Well,
couture
eventually
houses
we're going to
of
go
that
through all the
time.
Sierra games.
I was a tall and beautiful woman full of life.
you wanna
not
join
all
us
bent
then.
and wrinkled like I am today.
Indeed.
I'll show you the magazines if you'd like.
Yes, I would like that. I love fashion. But you still look really good, you know. And of course, the most important thing is to stay young at heart.
Oh, yes, you're so very right, my dear. I have always made sure to stay that way. The nonchalance of youth is so nice. And nonchalant I can tell you I was. But I still had my...
The lines
You're what?
cut
How'd you
out,
what?
and I don't know why.
Oh, I would love it if you would tell me about it, Hilda.
Right now?
Well,
Okay,
oh,
absolutely
I
not.
don't know what
Wait,
my
wait,
boss
hold on now.
No,
Incredible.
no,
It's the
no,
most
Wait,
no,
no,
come on,
no,
no.
no,
And so?
no.
Aww.
I did his hair, and then
What
I
did I
followed
miss?
him. Henry set it
She's
all
got a
up,
lot to
but
say
my
about
boss
stuff
never
that's not
really
important.
understood. As for
Uh-huh.
That
Okay.
sucks.
Whenever
And you wanted to skip it. I
Yes.
see.
I'm sad.
It's how she met a guy, but what she's not. Oh, was I supposed to show her the thing? Have I been supposed to try and use the use button this whole time?
It did say in order to show an item to go into the inventory.
Click on.
Maybe the
Hilda?
use button.
Maybe she's just not one of the right ones?
We must get confirmation of the right way to use an item.
Maybe it's this guy. Hey, this guy.
Maybe drag the item downward. Or the fact that the item is dead center of the screen right now. Or go in the inventory, and then what? what about click on item and then click on speech bubble?
Nothing.
Thomas the Fishman, doo doo doo. What?
It ticked over to being 12 o'clock, so people have to move positions.
Can you drag it to?
Oh.
Nope.
Do you mean across? Like a
Can I
Jesus.
help you, my child?
Yes, Father. Do you know what the symbol on your pendant means?
Well, you see, God sent to us His
only begotten Son.
horse, and
No.
Of
Please no.
course, young lady. It represents the coat of arms of the family that built this edifice. These men worked very hard for our church. And since then, the parish priests all wear this insignia to pay tribute to them in their own way.
Oh, I get it. Thanks a lot. And do you know what this is?
It looks like another pendant. The symbol is identical to mine, but the shape is strange. It looks like it has a specific use. But what? I don't know.
Thank you, Father.
Now, how did you get him to say that?
I guess there was just like one person. Because I tried to use the item and then I went to talk to him. Because I couldn't use the item. And before the speech even started, after I pressed the interact button, it said, look, around the priest's neck. So I think it's just like you had to find the singular correct person. There was nothing we could have done. Which is good, because we didn't do anything.
Well, that's annoying.
So, did you find it?
Yeah, it's a fucking
Yes.
cross, my
Do
dude.
you go to church?
Rarely. Just out of love for religious art.
The priest wears the same symbol around his neck. It represents the coat of arms of the...
Family of builders who built the church. I don't know why it does that.
Fascinating. Oh, of course.
What?
It's a key.
No shit.
A key. It doesn't look like one.
Yes, it does.
Indeed, but it works like a key. I've seen similar ones. This one is very old, but it's like the keys still used today to open.
Manhole covers, for
You
example.
would use these.
This one to open up the sewer? What's
Don't
happening?
be stupid, young man. There weren't any sewers when the church was built. I rather think it's made for opening up a trapdoor or something like that. Interesting. There must be a passage that no.
Why?
One knows
does
about in that
Oliver-
church.
Why does Oliver look like he came out of The Sims? Like, he looks straight out of The Sims 4. He looks like we're gonna wall him up in our house and then he's gonna pee his pants and we're gonna laugh at him.
I think it's the hair.
Incredible! That's so exciting! Let's go look.
Oliver.
Okay, but I can't imagine
Look at
Father
that,
Louis
that
just
picture
letting us
right
search
there.
his church.
His little portrait in the corner.
Oh, I
That's
was
a
looking at
Sims picture.
his actual model bopping around.
Okay, we'll do it tonight.
We've got to stop breaking into places.
Okay, we meet at midnight
Why so late?
because all important things happen at midnight.
Okay, then
By
midnight
your
it is.
standards.
It's a real shame about her face.
If you do find a treasure, don't forget that you would never have found it without.
My help.
You're nothing but a money.
Grubber, Mr. Luigi.
This has nothing to
What
do
is
with
with
money.
this audio?
I'm just passionate
don't
about
know.
antiques, that's all.
Yeah,
It
Flora
sounds like
already
it's running
told me
out of
that.
memory.
A passion that has made you quite a bit of money, right?
My big beautiful boy or the program?
Oh, get out of here. This monetary subject
program.
expels all my inspiration.
It sounds like
Scat.
it's allocating a certain amount of memory, and then that is not enough memory to allocate.
As long as you're not casting aspersions on my big beautiful boy. My son. What?
Oh, nothing.
I call the supercomputer my big beautiful boy.
Oh.
He's very important to me, you see.
Yes, yes, I see.
Wow.
Wow.
Whatever we did,
I don't even know. What?
I guess you just have to do everything every day for her. Whereas the horse
Babies
is
are
just
so-
fine to be left alone.
Babies are so needy.
Yeah, I guess.
By the way, does anybody even remember where we were?
Fish?
No. We'd moved on to paintings.
Painting.
And
I don't think we
technically-
started paintings.
No, we didn't start painting. I'm still trying to climb out of the rabbit hole we got dug into. By the way, speaking of digging rabbit holes, where is Silver?
Like,
he-
physically?
Oh, hello, there you are.
Speaking of physically, I hear you're visiting this weekend.
I am. We're gonna get to work on the trophy room.
I have a concert on Sunday
Mm-hmm.
that Marissa's presence is required at because we just really need warm bodies to attend.
Mm-hmm. Should I bring black tie attire so that I can join as well?
No, because people will wonder why you're not on stage because we wear black tie attire. The guys wear tuxes.
Wear a pink cummerbund and nothing else.
Nothing else?
Nothing else.
I don't know what the exposure to minors laws are in New Jersey, but I'm assuming that I don't want to fuck with them.
Yeah, I don't think that's great advice.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
I
wasn't
would pay for
great
you
advice.
because we're pretty garbage right now, and I absolutely wouldn't charge you to sit through that. Plus, I'm pretty sure I required you to attend the concert where I had that big solo a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
We're playing almost all of the same music with very few exceptions.
That's okay. It's been like 4 years.
Yeah, but I'm not even playing that big solo this time. I'm playing a
Ah.
different, less good solo in a piece that we're much worse at.
I don't even really remember your solo because the thing that really rocked my world was seeing you like put your flute down and then go get on percussion.
Yeah,
That excited me so much because I was not expecting it, and that's like
Really?
basically the only thing that I remember from the concert.
well, the flute solo was recorded, so I can show that to you. The percussion
Nice.
stuff was not because it was pretty minor.
Was it a minor key?
No, I think it... I want to say it was on Spike Jones,
Oh.
but I don't remember what I played because we have even fewer people back there. And they don't need me on this one, so... I don't remember what it was. So yeah, I would buy you a ticket, but it means that like smack in the middle of the day from... I have to be there at like 2:15, and unless you guys want to drive separately, so do you. And then we'll
I'm
be...
sure Rissa and I can find things to talk about.
Yes,
for
the point is if you want to
an
set up the
hour.
trophy room, and you're not getting here until dinner time on Saturday, that would be robbing you of a great chunk of your time.
It might not be, because we can plan around it. So what we can do is we can stain the wood, and then we can let the stain set, and we can go. If it's nice out, we can just leave the stained wood outside while the grain absorbs the pigment. And then when we get back from your concert, then I can finish the wood and varnish it and oil it.
When are you going to build whatever it is? And do you have lumber?
Not yet.
I don't think this is a project to be done in like 48 hours.
An hour. Yeah. You're probably right, but that's what Monday is for.
Aren't you streaming with Alpha on Sunday?
Yes, but that's what Monday is for.
You will be bringing whatever you need in order to do that. Or are you going to be streaming off of one of our computers?
I'm leading. All he's got to do is be there.
Okay.
Yeah, I could connect via Discord and make it happen.
Okay.
The most important thing to my contribution is using Notepad, and I can do that through a real notepad if necessary.
True.
Yeah, he's my navigator pretty much.
Rissa no longer has Mondays off. You know this, right?
I do not.
Her day off has switched to Fridays.
Oh.
I see.
Yeah, I was ultimately unsuccessful in helping out with that.
Really?
Unfortunately.
Damn.
Oh man, what were you helping out with aviation-wise?
Job
No,
searching.
I was trying to get her out of her job and into something a little less not good.
It's time for
Oh,
her to go.
I didn't realize.
They are not giving her reasonable raises anymore. And they're
Oh.
pretty blasé about the whole COVID thing.
Oh. See, what she needs is a union.
It's tough to be union and contract worker, isn't it?
I tried to get her a job within my company, but it seems the position she wanted is not a great fit.
Yeah, they tried passing her on to someone else, but she's never heard anything. Oh, that's right. I meant to reach out to my brother. Because somebody he knows has done help desk stuff for years. Remote help desk stuff. Which is exactly what she would want.
Most of the three-letter agencies that I could get people a job for on demand require you to be present for security purposes.
Yeah.
So my contacts are mostly no good.
Because they're all mostly, like, DC based, yes?
Yeah. But a lot of them could theoretically be 100% remote if you were like a technical writer, but not if you were doing administrative stuff or help stuff.
Yep, but she applies everywhere she can think of and gets meetings with recruiters fairly frequently. I'm not panicking yet.
She could go back to school.
She
get
could.
A certification in something.
And she's been playing a phone app that teaches you Python.
Oh, man.
The problem is each job she looks at and like isn't quite a fit for her will ask like, do you have experience with this? And the answer will be no, but they've all been slightly different, so it's not like she can say like, oh, I'm running into this over and over, I should learn this. Although Linux has been coming up a lot. And she was auditing a Coursera course for Linux, but unfortunately, the lecturer for that course has the most unlistenable voice she's ever heard.
I ran into that problem a lot with when I was getting my degree in programming. They will hire instructors who do not speak English competently, and it's really difficult when that is literally the second most important thing that you are being paid to do.
Yeah.
It's not even the second most important thing. You are being paid to say
communicate.
the correct thing in English. And if you cannot, if you can't communicate the information, then it is, in fact, the first thing that you are failing at. You have
I mean,
one
the
job
hardest
and
part
you are not
is
doing it.
if you ever have to introduce any non-typical word or phrase, which of course you will have to do in programming, because it's not like this is how humans communicate, it's how you talk to a computer. Or like in math, if you're like introducing a formula, you have to be able to communicate the thing that people are not used to hearing.
Yeah. So they can't use context clues to try and figure it out, because they're hearing it for the first time from you.
Precisely.
About a topic that is extremely specific and fairly arcane.
I think this guy spoke English fine, it's just so monotone that it skips directly off of ADHD brain, if I remember her complaint correctly. So we would just have to find a different program to help her learn it. And everybody just says, like, just get a laptop and boot it in Linux.
That's what I did, and it convinced me to never use Linux.
That's very funny. But a bunch of our friends have offered to, like, help her with questions.
I'm curious. I'm gonna go watch not the Discord stream, but the Twitch stream to see if you have or have not forgotten to take the Raft of the Medusa down.
I think I have not forgotten.
You have not forgotten.
Because I put it up in front of everything. And also, I have 2 monitors now, so I can see what my stream is doing. I could use that monitor to monitor chat, but I don't, because nobody should be here. And if you are, I'm sorry, but you shouldn't. So, do you fish? Do you painting?
Oh, is it time?
I think it is.
Oh, okay, cool.
You have 45 seconds.
In which city would you find the Sistine Chapel?
Rome, I think.
Of course.
Vatican City.
Wait, is it Rome or is it Vatican City?
It's Vatican City. I was
Damn
being
it.
facetious when I said Rome. Or when you said Rome.
I forgot.
Sorry.
Isn't it like a conclave? An enclave? Where the grass is green and the girls are off limits.
Get me out of there, because I don't want it.
Yeah.
What actor portrayed abstract artist Jackson Pollock in the film Pollock?
If only there was some way to know.
I don't know, but I feel like I should remember the actor who played Jackson Pollock in Men in Black 3.
Coincidentally, it was Andy Warhol. It's weird.
Oh, you're right.
Ed Harris, and it is plot time.
Sure, Ed Harris, whatever.
Hey, what are you looking for?
The trapdoor, of course.
Trapdoors are usually in the floor, Oliver.
Oh yeah, I knew that. I was just taking a break to admire these stained glass windows.
Okay, well then I'll start looking on my own, shall I?
I don't remember where this is. It can't be too hard. This game is for children. Although, considering how much they talked about that guy's wife cheating on him...
Is it for children?
Won't budge.
Oh, now they probably want me to use. Eureka! I found what that button does.
That's wild! A secret crypt in the church. And here I was, thinking nothing exciting ever happened here?
I'm a little afraid of what we're going to find in there.
Let the man handle it. I'll go.
Oh man. That reminds me so much of
Hey,
me circa
what's
like
going
8th
on?
The
grade.
door! It closed. I'll open it back up. Oh no!
Emma, what was that noise?
That's
Well,
a
time to go
problem.
home and just go back to bed. They'll never find his body.
They really won't. Inspect the church. No, that was actually still the last part.
Alright, so Wit. I am an hour and 46 minutes into this Vampire Survivors run.
How?
Uh,
Is this the one that just lasts forever?
I'm doing an endless run, yeah. And I obviously have my 6 weapons and my 6 accessories and then all the accessories that spawned on the map.
Yeah.
So I did that for maximum efficiency. And then I got a candy box from a chest that allowed me to take a 7th weapon, and I took the cat because I had the stone mask, and I evolved that into the giant flying eyeballs.
Sure.
But now I've gotten the super rare candy box, which gives you a fully evolved weapon, whether you have the base component or the accessory or not. You can just take a fully formed, fully evolved weapon.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think would be most useful for someone who is an hour and 40 minutes into his run?
What would be most useful to you is to talk to my wife about this because I haven't played in months and I've never heard of a candy box.
They released 1.0. It's a real good update.
So I've heard. I still haven't played it in at least a month.
And they commissioned someone to do lore entries for every single monster. And one of the monster entries has a very funny way of saying trans rights are human rights that I very much appreciated.
Oh, that's great.
Someone wanted to be a witch despite the fact that they were assigned magi at birth.
Ha! That's good. That's really good. I don't know. You got your garlic or your whip?
I have neither the garlic or the whip. Both of those do provide some level of healing, don't they?
Yes, they do.
The Morning Star is better.
I will get not the whip, but the super evolved whip. So not bloody tear, but Fuala fa hula hula.
No, I can't leave Oliver under there. I have to get him.
I see.
Underwear.
Nah. Man, good. Very nice.
Oh, I still have the broken key. There was no...
Oliver, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Wow,
Get this
what an
door open.
expression.
It's pitch black.
It's pitch black down here. I can't see a thing. This sucks.
You're not going to like this, but I broke the key. I can't open the trap door.
What?
Use a candelabra to
Don't panic, Oliver.
pry it open.
I'll find a.
Lucian.
Hurry up, please. I can't see anything under here, and I keep hearing
Weird noises. Oh no.
What?
rats. There are rats under here. Emma.
Open up, quick.
Quick, head to Luigi's mansion.
Ooh, we get the good music. Is it this way? Yes, it's this way.
Oh, I have Gemini. Would that have changed my choice? I got the birds. I got the cat. I don't have the guns. But you get the guns if you get the Gemini guns if you have just skipped to the straight away.
You
end.
again?
We found the trapdoor, but Oliver's stuck under it, and I broke the key.
Ah, a dilemma indeed.
Can you help me fix it?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Impossible to fix.
There's nothing we can do?
Unfortunately, I don't see what.
Okay, I need to go find help. There must be a way to move that flagstone. Break it if we have to.
Don't do that, you wretched girl. That's part of our village's heritage.
Buddy.
But Oliver is stuck under there with the rats. We can't leave him there.
Don't tell anyone about this. I'll help you.
Okay.
How?
You forget about my talents as a sculptor. I'm going to make a copy of this key.
How long is that going to take you?
Come back tomorrow at noon. It'll be ready.
Oh.
We can't leave Oliver in there for that long.
It will
12
strengthen his
hours.
character. He can wait for one day.
You're an old
Technically,
madman.
it's a half.
I'm going to go get help.
No! Whatever you do, don't do that!
Huh, I see. You're afraid the others will find that passage and move in on your hypothetical
Treasure.
You owe me at least that. Without me, you would never have found out what this was for.
Okay, you're nothing but a nasty old man, only interested in money, Mr. Luigi. And I really don't see any love of art in the way you're acting. Fine, I'll explain to Oliver that he's going to be...
Spending the night in that
That's
hole.
it. Go on. And leave me alone with this. I've got my work cut out for me.
So what did we agree upon?
That
Apparently,
you'll-
he's going to make a copy of the key for noon.
Wow, we really are doing that, huh?
Watch the mayor and Father Brown be at the church.
So what's the beef with that the mayor has with us?
The mayor wants to buy the stud farm because it was in debt.
Oh my
And
god,
she abducted and killed the arbitrator of the farm to do it.
He,
uh,
the woman who actually owns the farm is missing.
mhm,
And he had her declared dead
mhm.
without any evidence to back that up.
Mhm.
Which means that the town could like seize the property. So we broke into his house and stole that police report.
Mhm.
So he's off our back briefly. But the farm owner disappeared under extremely mysterious circumstances, so we're beginning to think that there is a connection.
Oliver...
Mhm.
The mayor has committed Freud.
Ver, are you still there?
Oh, I went to Venice. Of course I'm here.
Calm down and listen up. I found a solution.
No, you haven't.
Great, Einstein. Hurry up and use it. It's horrible under here.
Well now, someone's in a bad mood. What happened to the great courageous Oliver, king of spies?
Is
Emma,
this the
this is
time?
not a game.
Sorry, Oliver, but you'll have to wait until tomorrow. Just long enough for Luigi to make a copy of the key.
This is
Are you out of your mind? Call the fireman, the police,
the army. Just don't leave me here all
the
night.
master spy has got to learn how to keep quiet. See you tomorrow.
This is deeply fucked up.
This is
Emma!
a little uncalled
Emma!
for.
Emma, no! Don't leave me in here.
I can't do anything else for you, Oliver.
Yes, you
Sing
can.
me a song then.
Huh? Okay, if it'll make you feel better. Jingle bells,
Stop, you're off key.
Ah.
Fine. Good night, Oliver, and say hello to the rats for me. It's getting...
Wild.
I mean, it's getting really late. It's not 4 a.m. yet.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I did not remember this.
She fully went from your monster from Leap
Oh
down there
my god. She
to-
really did.
to, well, sucks for you. I'm gonna make jokes at your expense, then I'm gonna go home to my bed.
And she slept until 10 a.m.
Yeah, I usually
Wow,
wake up
that's
at
sleeping
6.
In.
What's even eviler is that I'm considering going to do this competition and not going back to Oliver's.
Do you have any qualified horses?
I don't know, actually. And by the
Your
time I would
horses
get there
will
to
win
check.
It would be too late.
Yeah.
It's too
I'm
early.
really sad that no one
Mr.
caught
Luigi must...
the Do Your Horses No Linux joke. Thought that was top quality.
I don't understand the joke, I'm sorry.
I'm comparing your wife to a horse. 'Cause
Right.
Your wife is looking
To
for
learn Linux.
stuff and is
Oh,
people are
qualified.
asking, is she
Qualified. You pinged off of the word qualified. I understand.
Yeah.
See if you can get one trivia question in about painting. Alpha?
What was that?
see if you can get one trivia question in about painting.
Oh. How old are the oldest known cave paintings recently found in France? 11,000, 21,000, or 31,000 years?
31. Right?
Yeah. 31.
We have flutes dating back to 40,000, so I figured they would have done painting.
Nice. What fictional Harvard professor is called to the Louvre to help in the investigation of a murdered curator?
Is this from Angels and Demons or whatever it was called, Da Vinci Code?
Maybe.
I know the author, I don't know the dude.
Do you know the dude, Richard?
Sorry, I was closing out of tabs and got back to the banana
plot.
genome tab.
And you got stuck there.
And got stuck there because I read that.
Who's there?
Retroviruses.
Hold up, plot.
Wait, this is funny.
But what do you want from a poor sinner like me?
Could someone bring me a coffee and a croissant? I'm starving. Hello? Is anybody here?
Oh, my lord. I will go immediately and get you this offering. Oh, my lord. The Lord spoke to me.
Sorry about your arms.
He spoke to me.
Hello? Is there someone there or not? Let me out. I'm hungry.
Hungry?
This game is for kids. It's
Anyway.
like...
So, are you finished?
There are two different games happening here.
A real masterpiece.
The
Here's
professor
your
is
key.
Robert Langdon.
Never heard of that before in my life.
Okay, I'm off. I need to get poor Oliver out of that hole.
Hey, don't forget about the treasure, okay?
You are unbelievable, Mr. Luigi.
Okay, I think you have a minute to ask questions.
Andy
What?
Warhol's oxidation paintings were made by applying what substance to a copper paint-covered canvas?
Wouldn't it just be...
Vinegar?
Yeah, probably some sort of acid?
Perhaps.
Was it vinegar, like Silver said?
It is not vinegar.
Water?
What say you, Wit?
Water would also theoretically work.
Nope. Piss. Urine.
Piss and vinegar, of course. The classic
Oxidation.
combination.
Oxidation, you see.
My favorite seasonal Lay's potato chip flavor. Piss and
Oliver,
vinegar.
are you there? Are you okay? Oh my goodness. Please tell me nothing's happened to him.
Oh, I gotta press the button. I pressed the wrong button.
Oliver, are you there?
Oh.
Hey, you said there was no light down here. You fucking liar.
Oliver, is everything all right?
Why are you shouting?
Well,
He's
you
right there.
certainly took your sweet time.
Hey, this place has everything you need. A bed, a gas stove, books, candles. What's all this doing here?
Strange, huh? I think Marie hid here.
Marie? How did you know it was her?
Her diary. It was on the bed. I had time to try to read it last night, but it was difficult. It's been damaged by the humidity.
Cool.
Was he fucking with us this whole time?
He's still probably not thrilled about being down here, but yes, I think there was a great deal of hyperbole involved. Anything else?
Marie?
Her diary.
Okay.
Well, we have the
Wednesday,
diary.
April
Let's...
2nd. I'm so worn out from this whole thing. This is the third threat that I've received in 4 days. No one wants to help me. They all think I'm senile. Even the police aren't taking me seriously. Thursday, April 3rd. I've got it. I finally understand what it is they want from me. I don't have an heir, and they want to get rid of me so they can get a hold of my land. It's obvious. I won't let them get away with it. Friday, April 4th. I took all the necessary precautions. I left the stud farm to someone I trust. If I die, the farm will finally have an heir. They can't do anything else to me. The rest is illegible. How strange. To sum it up, Marie, her life threatened by sinister individuals who wanted to take over the stud farm, has left all her land to someone in order to stop these threats. But why should she hide here? Where is she now? And who is the heir to the stud farm? Too many mysteries surround this disappearance.
Aren't we the heir to the stud farm?
No, we're just some
We
girl.
should try to read her diary. I think there are restoration techniques that would help us read the text that seems to be erased.
You're right, but we'll deal with that later. For the time being, we have work to do on the farm.
Okay. Next chapter is Saturday. I think today is Tuesday or Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday, because we had to go to sleep. This game is bananas.
Right. Now that we are safely ensconced in between plot points,
Yes. You can trivia to your heart's content.
whose 1632 painting of Dutch engraver Jacob de Gen III has been stolen and recovered 4 times, more than any other painting?
I have no idea, but that's extremely funny.
We are qualified.
I have no idea.
I don't think we'd be let in if, I don't see that we'd be let in if we weren't qualified. Do you know, Silver?
No what?
Whose 1632 painting of Dutch engraver Jacob de Gen III has been stolen and recovered 4 times, more than any other painting?
No idea.
Rembrandt.
Makes sense.
The next topic is flops.
Flops? It's probably a movie
Flop.
thing.
Teraflops? These are all Western saddles?
No, English.
I see. I thought that her hand was the horde.
Nope. This is not the outfit I selected. The only thing that appeared is the saddle pad. Spent all that money on clothes for nothing!
Oh, that's tricky, and it's not showing up well.
Oh, we do have champion vision. Hopefully they'll just set us up on the straight line, you know?
Nope, veering right. There you go, right about there. Slightly left. Turn left a little bit.
I'm keeping it there. Nope, I'm not. I feel like I should have done nothing.
No, definitely not nothing. You were veering right at the start.
They went really hard on designing this building.
Veering left. It is not quite parallel.
I'm not going to touch it, because if it's not exact, it's always close. That's pretty fucking good.
Nice.
I think even if I had touched it, it would have corrected further than I was off, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I can't see anything. What's next? Oh, now I see it.
Yeah, that's my least favorite thing about this, is it gets you to these figures in real time, and sometimes it takes a long real time.
This line looks parallel to the big shadow.
It does, doesn't it? And it's just beneath all of the letters. Oh
Check
gosh,
your
it's
gate.
supposed to be collected. Help!
Stay just to the left of those markings. Good, perfect.
I think it's gonna do it for me. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch it. That's pretty easy to love.
Whoa, how is that a 9-4 when the last one was a 9-9?
That's a great question.
Because it took you.
Oh,
took you to get to
the
correct
many
gate.
seconds of the wrong gate.
Yeah. That's probably what it was.
Yeah, that's plausible.
Come on, show us something.
I'd love to do something in this game.
Are you bopping along to this music?
Yes. Are you still watching the Twitch stream?
Occasionally. I fade in and out.
Because that was many seconds ago.
Mm-hmm.
The only part of Twitch I'm watching is the chat. There's nothing going on.
Good. It's just the way I like it.
Nobody at all.
Wait, this is a Ubisoft game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. I must have missed the part where you had to climb the radio tower at the edge of town.
Yeah, right.
What, the fact that the setting is in France didn't give it away?
If I was French and this was how my country was represented, I'd be a little insulted.
That's fair.
Penalty of 1. That's a lot less than everyone else.
Good job.
Thank you.
Anyway, the topic of flops.
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
Why not?
Okie doke.
So...
After...
What am I supposed to do?
About what?
I can't go back to the village because traveling would take me too long somehow. So I guess I just waste time until I accidentally fall into bed.
Pretty much.
Well, I got a whole bookshelf about it.
After escaping exile and returning to power, in what Belgian city did Napoleon Bonaparte finally meet his match?
Waterloo?
Correct. In 2001, Mariah Carey starred in what glitzy film flop?
Glitter?
Correct. Before collapsing in 2008, the major banks of what Arctic country held debts 6 times larger than the country's GDP?
Sorry, repeat the question.
Before collapsing in 2008, the major banks of what Arctic country held 6 times larger debt than the country's GDP?
Arctic. Well, there's only a couple of Arctic countries. Canada?
No.
Greenland?
I feel like I would have remembered this happening. And yet. Latvia.
Iceland.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. They managed to keep a good reputation despite all that, huh?
Money
Did
isn't
this-
everything.
Did this happen right before they elected a comedian to office? And when he was going over the books, he discovered that like their whole financial system was a scam, and they had to like
It's
radically
getting really late.
redo their whole tax and budget system. Or is that a different? Was that Iceland or Greenland?
Well, this set was released in 2009, if that helps you answer anything.
I'm gonna look up who that was.
I think it's Iceland. I think the comedian was Iceland.
What Beethoven opera was originally
It
called?
was Iceland. Sorry. John Nar.
Beethoven wrote an opera?
Yep. What Beethoven opera was originally called Leonore when it flopped on its premiere in 1805?
I don't know, because I think today we just call it Leonore, because that's what I know it as.
Silver?
I don't know, man.
Fidelio.
Oh. Huh.
Supercomputer performance is often measured in flops, an abbreviation for what measurement?
Silver, this is all you. What is a teraflop?
Oh, sorry, repeat?
What is a flop an abbreviation for?
Supercomputer performance is often measured in flops, an abbreviation for what measurement?
I didn't know it was an abbreviation. I don't know.
Floating point operations per second. FL for floating point.
I see.
What diver hit his head while attempting a reverse 2.5 pike at the 1988 Olympic Games?
There's just no way to know. He was erased from history.
Silver?
I think he's gone. I think he's reading about bananas again.
Hey, screw you, bananas are really interesting.
It turns out.
Sorry, repeat.
What diver hit his head while attempting a reverse 2.5 pike at the 1988 Olympic Games?
Oh. Okay, Wit. How homophobic can I be?
I guess I wish he wouldn't.
Okay. Then I will just say, Greg Louidas?
Luganis, but yes.
Oh, okay. It's funny. I
There you
actually
go.
thought his name was pronounced that way because I think people pronounce it that way as a joke, and I've only ever heard it pronounced that way.
The next topic is Gordon Lightfoot.
Oh, damn. Okay, so
Edmund Fitzgerald.
Yes! That's the only thing anybody knows about Gordon Lightfoot, except I do know one of his other songs. The only anecdote I have about Gordon Lightfoot is he put on a very well-attended concert, and at the beginning of the concert, they said at the top that he would not be playing Requiem of the Edmunds Fitzgerald, and a lot of people got up and left.
Maybe he should have played it.
That is what I'm gathering. It was probably like for a different album, and you usually play whatever's on your newest album in order to sell more copies of the album.
You always play the thing that people came for as the encore. You get off stage, and
Unless you're
people...
Smash Mouth, in which case you open and close with it. I'm not kidding. That is a true thing.
Uh-huh.
They play it twice.
Yeah.
That's very funny to me.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
So Gordon Lightfoot.
Absolutely not.
Mhm.
We don't know enough about him.
Okay.
Oh, stream pause.
Yeah.
Stream pause.
Oh god, oh god, oh jeez, oh god, oh man, oh god. Fuck. Okay. Hang on.
Okay, we're good.
We're not good. My my controls got all fucked up. Fuck. Okay. Okay, are we okay?
You need me to call 911.
Okay.
Are you okay?
It's back, it's fixed. Everything's fine. It was as if I had held my controller joystick down. Not that I'm playing with a controller, but that is the equivalent of what was happening to me.
Mm-hmm.
What comes after Edmund Fitzgerald?
80s music.
Sure.
Wait, no, what was the actual Edmund Fitzgerald trivia?
I was electing to skip it because I don't think we know anything.
Oh, I want to hear it.
Very well, play.
Okay. In what body of water did the SS Edmund Fitzgerald sink?
The lake that they call Gitchiguni. I don't remember its English name because I had never paid attention to that line.
Silver.
Well, you seemed to know the song so well. What body of water was it?
You asked for this.
Oh boy.
I have a second guess.
I mean, it won't count, but you can give it after.
I think it's Lake Michigan.
That's the obvious one, because that's the biggest one. Yeah, I'll guess Lake Michigan.
Superior.
Well.
While performing a Gordon Lightfoot song, Canadian Idol contestants did what for the first time on the show?
Stripped. I have no idea.
No.
Bob for caramel apples.
Played their own instruments.
As opposed to one another's.
Who was Prime Minister when Gordon Lightfoot was honored as a Companion of the Order of Canada?
I don't know, but calling it a companion is just the cutest thing they could have done.
Tony Blair?
Nope.
Buddy boy, dude. Tony Blair's Prime Minister of England. Or the United Kingdom, excuse me.
Buddy boy,
Prime
dude.
Minister, my mic cut out and my brain inserted UK.
It sure did.
What was the actual country?
Canada.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know anyone from Canada other than Justin Trudeau, and only because he has a Star Wars tattoo.
And I know there was a guy before him, but as far as I'm concerned, there wasn't.
Jean Creighton.
Sure.
Yeah, he wrote the Andromeda Strain.
What 17th century novel
My brain made that
inspired-
joke too. Sorry.
And I have cameras in your home, so I knew. That's how I knew to make the joke.
17th century novelist?
What 17th century novel inspired Gordon Lightfoot's song about a horseman, wild and free?
Trick question, there wasn't one. I have no idea.
Silver.
Just to make sure I'm hearing you correctly, you said 7th century?
17th century.
Okay. I don't think the Black Stallion books are that old, but I'm gonna say the Black Stallion book.
No, but that's so funny.
Don Quixote.
Sure.
Points for humor, though. What operation did Gordon Lightfoot undergo to help him breathe while in a coma in 2002?
Jesus, I have no idea.
Tracheotomy?
Yeah.
Correct.
That's...
Don't smoke, kids.
In what
Not
year
even
did...
crack.
Is that why he was in the coma?
I couldn't tell you.
Those are outside the circle. Those are fully, truly outside the circle.
They're getting tricky.
Gordon Lightfoot coma.
In what year did Gordon Lightfoot perform during the opening ceremonies of the Olympics?
Which is the one that I was in Canada? This was only in 2009? Is it 2000? No, 2008 would be summer. 2006?
1988.
Sure.
Before they had the Winter Olympics in the off-even years.
When were they?
When were which?
The Olympics, if they weren't in the off-even years. Where have I been?
Oh, these Olympics? 1988, they had winter and summer in the same year until 2000-something, I think. No, you know what? No.
That can't have been within my lifetime.
1994, I think, might have been the first Winter Olympics. The year Nancy Kerrigan got wrecked by Tonya Harding.
Huh.
No, a hitman hired by Tonya Harding.
Hired is a strong word. It was her boyfriend. Ex-boyfriend?
So work is work. So Gordon Lightfoot was in a coma because he had a abdominal aortic aneurysm.
Damn. Okay.
Yep.
And that wasn't Kiss, you say? It made the Kiss sound and everything. And you say it's not Kiss? Oh, it is Kiss. Kiss is the heart. You'll have to excuse me.
Silver.
Yes?
Regarding the Tonya Harding bit, you watched Deep Space Nine through, right?
I'm watching it through with brother right now. Not like right this instant, but.
But have you been through the whole series at least once?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to quote somebody from there regarding the Tonya Harding bit. The blame lies with the man who ordered the mission in the first place, not the man who tried to carry it out. Therefore, Tonya Harding.
I must confess, I don't know what scene that is referencing.
The one where Gowron keeps sending Martok out to missions that are doomed to failure to humiliate him politically.
Hmm.
I believe that was 724, very close to the end of the series, just before Martok became Chancellor. You're not there yet?
Oh, in my rewatch, I'm not there yet. We just finished watching In the Pale Moonlight, which is just such a good episode.
You've got some time to go yet, then.
Yeah.
I guess I forgot that the Klingons were a big part of Deep Space Nine.
Uh-huh.
I thought
They're
it kind
part
of...
of the Dominion War.
I guess I didn't remember their role in the Dominion War.
It's also the only place where we saw Section 31 for a long time.
I'll be getting there eventually with my family. Right now we're going through the Next Generation. God, I'm reminded how much I hate the character of Dr. Pulaski, but there's another story for another time.
I didn't think she was bad.
She had a severe bias against Data, at least in the beginning. I realize she's a doctor and all that, but Beverly never talked down to him the way she did.
She needs to have a character arc.
Yeah, I think that's because Beverly was just kind of poorly written.
Yes, she wasn't racist, but she also wasn't anything else, you know?
Yeah.
I'd rather not anything else aside from Picard's fuck toy than racist.
Yeah, I suppose that's a matter of opinion of what you want, what you enjoy in your media. Like, if you want characters that are challenging to like, but you eventually grow with them, or would you rather And I understand in a Star Trek you're kind of looking for the perfection in humanity because it's so aspirational anyway, that to be confronted with the fact that they are still flawed with a capital F kind of grates against what I go there for.
Oh, absolutely. But I mean, even in season 1, you see the way Picard and Beverly reacted toward each other.
I'm posting an age-old meme to the Discord.
We'll look at it later.
It's one of Max's most favorite memes in the world. And at some point he will be bored and he will look in Whisper Squad and he will see that this meme was posted and he will have a laughing fit.
And it's from season 1, of course.
Alright, now I do have to go look, but I'm not going to show the stream because screw him.
No, it's you're going to be personally offended by this.
Oh, this does not thrill me.
Jesus God. Brace yourselves, folks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's posted that before. That's pretty... It's not great.
Stretch her what?
No. That's far enough. That far and no farther.
Line must be drawn here.
I will support that if we ensure that Wit's rights are protected not to be assaulted with this sort of thing on stream, it will have a positive effect on us because it will protect us from future Hercules related.
You already know I feel bad
trauma.
about that.
But I didn't want to be protected from that in the first place. I wanted to hear the whole thing through. And I still do, if I'm being honest.
I mean, what I could do as a peace offering is find you weird but good fanfiction instead of weird and very bad.
But I like weird and very bad.
I would not mind if we. Oh.
I'm fine.
Are you? Because
Yeah.
that's the sort of thing where you can like seriously hurt the horse.
I
And
think
at that point, the game becomes select the gun, then select the horse.
No. The horse would end up seriously hurting the rider if you refuse that fast. The horse knows it's about to stop. It's the person who doesn't know to correct their momentum. I mean, you can sit that. Like, if you're a good rider, you can stay in your seat. It's not impossible.
I know this is going to be a major challenge, but one left with 1:38.
Yeah, they give you so much fucking time. In reality, it is much harder to make time on cross country.
Well over a minute left. Again, as always.
Alright, let's
Anyway.
feed them. And then we'll probably call it a night. It's 9:53.
Mm-hmm. In contrast to previous sessions, you know how many cards we got through?
Like, basically none.
4. And 2 of them were pass. No, 3 of them. No, 1 of them was pass.
Yeah, I don't think we passed any.
No, you know what? We reversed course on Gordon Lightfoot because a certain somebody wanted to know.
We knew some of them, I think. Knew is a strong word. We
Muddled.
yeah, we figured it out.
Alright, let me save this. And then let me flip the table. And then let me get the fuck out.
Oh, it's in tabletop?
Yeah. This is also helping me rack up hours toward 1,000, so...
Is there an achievement for that?
Yep. There's one for 500 first, but 1,000 is my goal. And then I also need to get 8 players together to form a laser light show to get 2 achievements.
If you need me to, I can be part of that. I've got the game.
I would appreciate that. The
Let
thing,
me,
though,
give
is
me
I
a
need to
date
be
and a
able to.
time.
That's exactly the trouble. Is I need to coordinate that.
Do you actually have to play a whole game, or do you just have to like be there and do a couple things?
No, you just have to have 8 people in the room at once, and then have each of them run a line drawing on the screen.
Oh, that's easy.
That's literally all there is to it. I just got to get everybody together for like 1 minute to do this, but that's a hugely difficult thing.
It really is. Eight's a lot.
My best chance would probably be on Friday nights when I've already got 2, and they could probably pull people from other games that they play.
Oh, I just remembered that it's only Thursday.
Mhm.
Yikes.
Wait,
And you're getting an unwanted guest.
What?
Me?
Huh?
That's not tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? I thought it was
No.
Saturday night.
No, it's Saturday night.
Yes, and tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah.
So why are we talking about Saturday?
What are you trying to do?
I don't know what's happening.
What do you think this is?
Where am I?
What bullshit are you perpetrating?
I could dox you.
I see a Kuro. Hi, Kuro.
Baby, Alpha says hey. Let's stop.
Yeah, that's enough.
That really took the wind out of my sails. And I was getting tired anyway.
This is Alpha Star DX on Radio 69.6 saying, Titwank Tony.
Way. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.